I find it crucial for one to explore their roots in order to truly understand their identity as a person and where this identity stems from initially. This is why the culture of the Dutch has always stuck out to me, as it's always been right there in my last name. The Dutch culture is one that exemplifies a multitude of qualities, ones that I find that I share as well. One aspect of Dutch culture in particular is that they are characterized as having very strong work ethics, valuing hard work and dedication to their profession. I've had this idea imprinted onto me from a very young age by my father, who I get my Dutch name from, as well as my mother. You can see me with my family right here. Being raised this way, I have felt the influence of Dutch culture since very early on. I know it has contributed to me becoming the disciplined and hardworking person that I am today. Because I understood the importance of hard work from such a young age, this led to me forming a positive perception towards any challenges or hardships that school, sports, or work threw at me. I learned to tackle it head on and stay dedicated in order to reach the success that I desire. Now, another prominent aspect of Dutch culture that influences my life is their value and emphasis of education at a very, very young age. The Dutch educational system is an extensive one, preparing the child for higher education and life after schooling. Shown on the board is Amsterdam University, which is the top university in the Netherlands, exemplifying Dutch education. This priority towards education has certainly passed through my family as well, all the way down to myself. My parents, once again, fueled by a Dutch culture deeply rooted in education, made sure to make this a prominent factor in my life. They taught me that the significance of committing to my education is great and created an environment for me that led to me seeing education in a positive light throughout my life instead of a negative one. I now find myself with a newfound understanding as to why I've been so driven academically and a deep appreciation towards my culture for contributing to this. Furthermore, the Dutch's deep roots in the world of arts has really impacted my life in the way that I view the world around me as well. Ever since the explosion of artistry during the 17th century, which was considered the Dutch Golden Age, art and creativity have been at the forefront of Dutch culture. This value was not lost throughout my upbringing. My grandmother, on my dad's side, was an artist, a painter actually. She created a plethora of beautiful pieces, such as this one that I have here. And it's pieces like this that show me how deep my culture truly runs. Also shown on the board right here is one of my favorites, Still Life with Flowers by Rachel Roish. My grandmother's love and appreciation for the arts and nature naturally got embedded into me as well. And I find enjoyment in any value of expression through art, particularly drawing, music, and video production. I find it to be no coincidence that my Dutch roots are responsible for this enjoyment, and I feel that without this influence at a very young age, I may have grown up seeing the world in a different light. Now, ultimately, my roots in Dutch culture contributed towards so many qualities of who I am today. I know that without this Dutch influence, I would be a very different person than I am today, and I would have many different values and beliefs. After my plunge, I found that many of the most prominent aspects of my life can be attributed to my upbringing in Dutch culture, such as my strong work ethic, my value for education, and my love for artistic expression. These are just a few of many examples of Dutch culture influencing my personal values and how important it has been in shaping my perception of the world today.